Welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. This morning I am starting off a little bit differently because I'm going to put a roast in the crock pot. I am going to make homemade vegetable soup. Lots of people have problems with me calling this a vegetable soup. My family has always called it vegetable soup. It's actually vegetable beef soup, okay? It has beef in it, but if you don't like meat, leave the meat out. We just have always called it vegetable soup. So I turned my crock pot on high and I just took this out of the freezer. Literally, this is a boneless sirloin tip roast. It was $8.38 at Kroger, and I probably should have done this over the sink. You all might not be able to see me though. I'm just literally gonna stick this in the crock pot. And sometimes if there's paper stuck to the bottom, you have to get hot water. Now you can lay this out the night before, but there's no need to, honestly. The crock pot will do the work for you. There we go. Now, that will cook for about 4 hours. So I'll show you exactly what I do during the day. Although there is a video of me making homemade vegetable soup. It's really, really old. Let me throw this in the garbage. Now I have to wash my hands again because I touched the Lysol wipe. It's a really, really old video of me making the vegetable soup. So it's like when I first started YouTube, and I don't know, it's just really, really old. And but I make it exactly the same way, and I've made it before in other videos. So it is on my channel more than once. These jars have been, oh, this is I bought 3 jars of this Stonewall Kitchen peach amaretto jam, and there's only this really, really expensive store in Lexington that sells this stuff. Kroger sells Stonewall Kitchen, but they don't sell the peach amaretto jam. So we have to go to Lexington, and it's kind of like, it's in a shopping center where we never normally go. It's called the Fresh Market, I think it's called. And it's in a shopping center that we never go in normally. And so when I go, I buy several jars. So I bought 3 jars, and this is the end of my second one. So this one that I just opened is my last jar. But that's okay, because it'll be time to move on to something else. So that one can be recycled. So I hope you all are having a good day today. I know Ashley is going to be thrilled. I knew I was going to make vegetable soup, but I did not tell her because I wanted her, she's going to come home between school and work, and she's going to walk in the door and smell that roast, and I know it's going to thrill her to death. She's going to be so happy. You all just don't know. When roast is cooking, Kevin and Ashley put on a happy face. Now let me tell you, they love meat and potatoes. This jelly, it's interesting because you get to the bottom of the jar and it's more liquid, and when you first open a jar, it's like it has bigger chunks in it. So this is my breakfast, my toast, and my jelly. I love that. Yesterday, in the mail, we got a Hallmark, A World of Caring Awaits. But they closed our Hallmark in Winchester, so we don't have one close to us anymore. Okay, the place, the Fresh Market where we got that jelly, the jam, they're the only ones in the area that still has a Hallmark. Literally, they're the only ones. I need to go in that Hallmark. I haven't been in there. You know, the managers of Hallmarks, they can pick out what they want to sell. So, not all Hallmarks sell the same things. You could find completely different gifts in one than in the other. And it used to not be that way, I don't think. I mean, it seems like as a kid, you know, you could go in any of them and they all look the same. But not anymore. And then, this is an ode to Mona in Michigan. DeBrand sends me their catalog. And it kills me because Mona has sent us things from DeBrand. And they have like the best chocolate. I mean, like I like it better than like Lindt and stuff. It's really, really good. But it's really, really expensive. The roast is browning, and it is 10:13. I'm a little late for my mid-morning snack, but I've been working on the computer, of course. So I'm going to get one of these Nature Valley sweet and salty almond bars. I'm not counting calories today. You know, I can't very well when I'm making soup for dinner. I'll have no idea how many calories are in that soup, so I won't be counting calories today. But for my mid-morning snack, this is what I'm having. These were $1 a box at Kroger, and so I'm working my way through them. They're kind of 160 is kind of more than I normally have for my mid-morning snack, but it doesn't matter to me because you all know I worked it off on the bike. And some people say that they think that's a sign of some kind of food issues, but I don't think, I mean, I'm not really, really thin. I don't think I have any food issues at all, honestly. I do keep track of my calories, but I just think that's healthy. I've actually put on 10 pounds, and I've been carrying this 10 pounds for a while now, and it's my own fault that I haven't lost the weight because I haven't been watching what I eat. And like tonight, I'm making vegetable soup for dinner. When I eat normally, when I eat like things that everyone else eats for dinner, that's why I gained the 10 pounds, because I'm eating the amount of calories that you all say I should be eating. So when I eat 1,600 calories a day or more, a lot of times, more like 1,800. If I'm completely honest, it's more like 1,800 calories. This is my weight. I put on 10 pounds and this is me. I do want to lose it, but I'm not trying really hard right now. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is, I'm filming this on Thursday. Thanksgiving is literally a week away. Wow. Thanksgiving's next week, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to worry about my weight on Thanksgiving. And then we have Christmas coming up, and you know, there's just a lot of things that I eat at this time of year that I'm not going to eat any other time of year. So I want to enjoy that time while it's here, you know, because you know, like we make the Oreo balls. I don't make Oreo balls any other time of year, so I'll be darned, I'm going to enjoy those Oreo balls. And like smoked sausage and cheese and they're on a Ritz cracker. You know, they're just good. And I don't have it any other time of year. So why not enjoy it while it's here instead of like trying to punish myself and go without. Now that doesn't mean I'm gonna eat 10 Oreo balls, but if I eat 3 or 4, then I'm satisfied until next year, you know? So I think, even though I know I'm gonna overindulge, I know I'm going to, I just, the main thing is what I'm saying is I'm gonna enjoy it right now. And I'm carrying this 10 pounds and I probably will not lose it until after the new year. That's just the way it's gonna be. So, anyway, I'm human. So for those of you out there though, that are stressing right now, I really think you should give yourself a break on the holidays. I think you should enjoy this time with your friends and your family, and you shouldn't be sitting at the dinner table thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna gain 10 pounds from this meal. It's one day. Thanksgiving. It's one day, even if you go to 2 sets. Okay, that's 2 days, that's 2 dinners. It's okay. Give yourself a break to be happy and just enjoy that meal. It's not going to make you drastically gain a lot of weight for a couple of days. That's all I'm saying. So, lecture's over. I'm gonna have this almond bar now, and yeah, I'm not gonna touch this roast. You notice I didn't put any juice in it. I don't put salt and pepper on it. I don't do anything to it. I put it in there frozen and I'm leaving it alone. So this is the glory of the crock pot. Well, I'm not coming in here to eat right now, but it is almost 11:15 and this roast has been in for a while. You don't have to flip it over, but I like to flip it over. So I'm going to flip it over. And there is a lot of juice in the bottom. I will show you when I make this later how much juice this is for. You all will be surprised that you don't have to do anything. Okay, so that's that. I just wanted to let you know that that's just something I do, is flip over the roast. So what I'm gonna do now, my roast is, you can smell it. It's almost finished if it's not finished already. But what I like to do, a lot of people will put their, cut the roast up and put it in, I know you can't see me, and put it in one big pot, and they'll cut up their potatoes and they'll get their noodles and they'll let it cook in the pot. I don't do that. I like to have mine finished when I put it in the pot. So, and you don't have to do this, but I do because I like to know that it's finished. I go ahead and I cook my macaroni now. I use the penne pasta. I like these noodles. These are the same noodles I use for baked macaroni and cheese. And I will use probably, that's probably, it might be 3/4 of a cup. But that's all you will need for your entire pot. Also, I have 4 potatoes here. I know, not good filming today, Tammy. But anyway, I have I have 4 potatoes here. The reason I have 4 is because they're really small. So normally you would just probably use two good sized potatoes. But I'm going to dice these into chunks, and I'm going to boil them as well, and so that way I know that they are ready. And you only need to boil, once the potatoes start boiling, I would time them for like 10 minutes because you do not want them to get mushy. You know, you're not making mashed potatoes, so 10 minutes will be plenty of time. So that's what I'm gonna do, and watch my water to make sure that it's not going to boil over, because we don't want it to boil over. But I have not eaten lunch yet, but I can go ahead and tell you what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna turn this down just a little because I don't want it to boil over. What I'm gonna have for lunch, I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna have one of these. I'm still eating these. We got these at Kroger for $1. They were on special. And you've seen the package before. I will open it in a minute and get me one. Once I get this stuff going, then I'll take a break and I'll eat my bar. But that's where I'm at with my soup. Okay, I think this roast is finished, so I'm gonna turn it off. And actually, I'm gonna move it to the other side over here. Oop. I'm gonna move it over here so it'll be easier. Let me grab my fork. Kevin's filming for me. Okay. So I'm going to, while my macaroni is boiling, my potatoes are boiling now, I want you to look in there and see how much juice look at all that juice that it formed itself. So that's why I don't add any. So you can see it's very, very hot. So I'm gonna put it on my cutting board, and all of this juice that's in here, I'm gonna pour in my big pot. This is my main pot that all my soup's gonna go in. And you see all that down in the bottom? Get that. Make sure that you get that. So when my roast is cooled off, I will dice it into pieces. So you can see I just cut the meat and put it in the juices. And now you're gonna add all your other stuff. I diced, this is the, from the roast. I diced up some onion, and this is probably, how big of an onion would you say this is?
3/4 of a medium onion.
It's a lot. But this is gonna be a big pot of soup, so you want a lot. Okay. And now you add all your good stuff. You add your can of green beans. I did drain the water from these because we'll just add fresh water when we need it in a little bit. And those are peas, as you can see, and corn. Now you can add anything to this. I mean, people add cabbage and
celery.
Yeah, celery. Let me go ahead. These are the potatoes, and I didn't drain all the water completely just because I'm gonna end up adding water anyway, so it doesn't hurt.
That starch will thicken it up too.
So there's the potatoes, and then here's the macaroni. And you can see, yeah, you see it didn't look like I put very much macaroni in there, but it's quite a bit. And then I have a large can of crushed tomatoes, and I'm gonna put that. And I ate my bar in between, just so you all know. Ate my bar for my lunch, like I said I was going to. Okay.
Now for the secret ingredient.
This literally is like the secret ingredient. If you want good homemade vegetable soup, you need a can of tomato paste. This is a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and it literally is like the secret ingredient. I have tried making it without having tomato paste just because I didn't have any, and it doesn't taste the same. And Ashley and Kevin agree. But you want to make sure you can get all of it. There's some down in here. I know we had tools, better tools for this. I had some plastic, a plastic spatula I could have used, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so there we go. And now I have to stir this up. I'm gonna add some water, so I'll just put some water in this can. And this will make it, this will make it easier to stir. And then once I stir it up, I will add some salt and pepper to it. But and I would leave this on the stove to simmer, and then Kevin and I and Ashley will have it tonight. When Ashley comes in, she's going to be very, very surprised, but she'll be thrilled to death that she's having vegetable soup for dinner. And those onions, the onions are the only things that aren't cooked in there. So, but I mean, it's only $12.45. This is gonna, I'll leave this on low, and by the time dinner comes tonight, they'll be completely cooked. So now I can add some salt and pepper and leave it alone for a little while and do my dishes. That's what I have to do, is do my dishes. Well, a few hours ago, Kevin and I did a review, so I try to be as honest as I can in these What I Ate Wednesdays. We tried these Dare Whippets. These are from Canada. Elaine sent them to us, and I'm not going to show them to you here because there's going to be a video on them. But I did eat one of each, so 160 calories, yeah. About 155, because one's 160, one's 150. Like I said, I'm not counting calories today, but I wanted to let you all know that I did have 2 cookies. Usually I have a afternoon snack anyway, but I'm getting ready to have something else. So that's why I'm filming now. It is 3:30. I probably had those cookies about maybe 1:30. This is my last package. Kevin had bought me 30 packages of these Twizzlers, these limited edition caramel apple Twizzlers, and I think they've probably been in all of my What I Ate Wednesdays for a month now. But this is the last time you will see them, because by the time there's another What I Ate Wednesday, these will be long gone. And I heard a rumor that they were not going to be back next year. So if that's true, then the Hershey Company is making a huge mistake, because they're the best Twizzlers ever. I'm going to eat 2 of them right now, and then I'll have 3 left for later, which might get eaten tonight. You never know. So I have my vegetable soup for dinner, and you can see my bowl is absolutely full. And I had bought these oyster crackers way back when we had chili at Halloween, but I've kept them in a Ziploc bag, so they should be fine. So I'm just going to use those to sprinkle throughout, because usually I use saltine crackers anyway. Now Kevin likes Ritz crackers, and I like Ritz crackers too, but in stuff like this, I don't need the buttery flavor in the chili, and I don't need it in the vegetable soup, so I just don't need it. It's very good. And for those of you who say I need to eat my vegetables, there are lots of vegetables in this vegetable soup. So I will probably have another bowl. Usually I do. I'll probably have this bowl plus probably half of another one, and then I'll be full. So that is going to be my dinner tonight. Tonight for my 9 o'clock snack, I'm going to have 2 things of these Pringles, because they're only like 110 calories each, so this isn't much. These are the cheddar cheese Pringles and the barbecue Pringles, and you buy them in a multi-pack, and you can get sour cream and onion, you can get original in these little packages. I think it would be neat if they sold the limited edition, or not limited, yeah, limited edition, or the ones that the other ones, like the tortilla ones. It would be neat if they also sold these in these kind of packages, the special flavors. Anyway, and then at 10 I am going to be having these Mr. Kipling exceedingly good festive bagels. I'm going to have one of these, and these were sent to me from Scotland. So we've tried these before. We've done a review of these before, so I just get to enjoy these, which is awesome. So I'm going to have one of these, and I'm going to have one more of these that I showed you earlier. So that is it. That is my What I Ate Wednesday. I hope you all enjoyed it.